enough to celebrating the historic accomplishments of Black people, which led to the establishment of Black History Month, celebrated every February since 1976. He passionately believed that all Americans should better understand the largely overlooked achievements of Black Americans. Here at Medline, Black History Month is a time to celebrate, reflect, and educate ourselves about the powerful contributions of Black people on our world. In appreciation, we recognize these and many other African Americans who forged a path in healthcare, achievements that helped move America and the world forward, and pave the way for future generations. Our lives have greatly benefited and improved because of contributions made by the African American community. We honor them during Black History Month and throughout the year.
Good evening, and welcome to our annual Black History Month Assembly. I'm Isaiah Garner.
And I'm Dayla Hall. We'll be your MCs for this evening's program. The theme for 2022 focuses on the importance of Black health and wellness. This theme acknowledges the legacy of not only Black scholars and medical practitioners in Western medicine, but also other ways of knowing, for example, birth workers, doulas, midwives, naturopaths, herbalists, etc. Throughout the African diaspora, the 2022 theme considers activities, rituals, and initiatives that Black communities have done to be well.
Throughout today's program, we will delve deeper into how Black people have embarked on self-determination, mutual aid, and social support initiatives to build hospitals, medical facilities, and nursing schools, and community clinics, while also showcasing African Americans who have contributed to music, fashion, art, and dance.
As is customary, please stand as we begin our program with the singing of the National Black Anthem. Please rise as our choir leads you.
Songs of campaigns and protests move beyond traditional church music. Music and singing has played a critical role in inspiring, mobilizing, and giving voice to Black rights movement. The evolution of music in Black freedom and the Black freedom struggle reflects the evolution of the movement itself.
Throughout time, professional singers like Mahalia Jackson and Harry Belafonte were early and consistent supporters of civil rights reform efforts.
Songs of campaigns and protests moved beyond traditional church music. Younger activists made up new lyrics, giving new life to many traditional songs. Here, today, to share with us the beauty of Black music, please give a wildcat ovation to our very own Unity Singers.
At this time, the Unity Singers will present to you the song Powerful with Alicia Keys and Jesse Smollett. One of the reasons we selected that song for me because a student recommended the song. I believe the song makes us powerful because we understand that we are all equal and there should be no racisms or divisions among us. Following Powerful, we will sing the song Glory with John Legend and Common because it is a movie about Black history, also a recommendation of the students. It was student selected, and we will be graced with an alumni Unity singer, Marquise Carter, for this song.
People been talking about it. We don't understand here in silence. This is the era for rising. Mama, don't you be afraid. It's woman in innocent hands. This is the era for change, for change. Out there coming, burning in my brain. Every shade is beautifully made and powerful.
There's so much strength in you and me, powerful, a breath away from victory. I'm better, you better, we better. I'm better, you better, we better. And powerful. I see a colorful future where skin don't define any human, and stars are the only thing shooting. Whoa, mothers that bury their child, how could we sit there and hide? Change comes when all take a stand. Now stand up. Martin's speech still echoes in my brain. Every shade was beautifully made and powerful. There's so much strength in you and me, powerful, a breath away from victory. I'm better, you better, we better.
just opposition to us. Justice for all, just ain't specific enough. What's up, that history is revisiting us. True and living in us, revisiting us. That's why I want this album of us. That's why we walk through facing with our hands up. When we go down, we woman and man up. They say stay down, and we stand up. Shots on the ground, the count ran back. Keep running to the mountaintop, and we ran up.
One day, when the glory comes, it'll be ours, it'll be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory, 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 now the war is not over, victory isn't won, and we will fight on to the finish when it's all done. Now the war is not over, victory isn't won, and we will fight on to the finish when it's all done. We'll cry glory, glory, oh glory, 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 we'll cry glory.
Man, woman, and child, even Jesus at his crown, the front of the crowd. March with the torch, we gon' run it down. Not a look back, we don't run hundreds of miles. From dark roads, heroes to becoming hero. Facing the wicked justice, his power was the people. Even the king became ring. Folks are facing Jim Crow under of all evil. The biggest one is to stay peaceful. We sing, our music is the cuts that we been through. Coming to the Lord, my eyes are seeing glory. The biggest one is to stay peaceful. We sing, our music is the cuts that we been through. Coming to the Lord, my eyes are seeing glory. One day, when the Lord comes,
It'll be ours, it'll be ours. Oh,
one day,
one day, when the war is won, oh, glory, glory, oh, one day.
Hello, my name is Amada, and I'm here to give you a brief summary of the life of the black pioneer in medicine named Mary Eliza Mahoney. Mary Eliza Mahoney was born on May 7, 1845. She was America's first graduate nurse. Mahoney became interested in nursing at a very, very young age. As the oldest of three, she attended the Phillips Street School in Boston. At the age of 20, Mahoney began working as an untrained nurse. Due to the low income from such a job, she sought for better pay and started working at the New England Hospital for Women and Children in Roxbury, Massachusetts, where she worked as a maid, laundress, cook, and occasionally as a nurse's assistant. The New England for Women and Children was the first hospital in the United States to offer a nursing program. They only had female physicians and assisted women in the principal study of medicine. After 15 years of hard labor, Mahoney was accepted into the nursing school in 1878 at the age of 33. Out of 40 students, there was only 3 graduates, and Mahoney was one of them. Upon her graduation, Mary Eliza Mahoney became the first African-American graduate nurse in America. Mahoney worked as a private nurse for the next 4 decades. Mahoney decided against being a public nurse because of the racial discriminations that was still prevalent at the time. Instead, she pursued a career as a private nurse to focus on the care needs of individual clients. She was widely recognized within her field as a pioneer who opened the door of opportunity for many Black women interested in the nursing profession. Because of this, she was asked to give the welcoming address for the opening of the National Association of Colored Graduate Nurse and the ACGN in 1908. In 1976, she was chosen to be in the National Hall of Fame, and in 1993, the National Women's Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, she wasn't alive to see most of this come to life. After 3 long years of battling breast cancer, Mary Eliza Mahoney died on January 4th, 1926, at the age of 81, and was buried in Everest, Massachusetts. Thank you for having me at Koyu Abudai as your host, and thank you for listening to the brief summary of the life of Mary Eliza Mahoney.
Jazz is an American musical form, often improvisational, developed by Blacks and influenced by both European harmonic structure and African rhythmic intricacy. It is often characterized by its use of blues and speech intonations. For nearly the first half of the 20th century, from about 1915 to 1955, jazz was the dominant form of popular dance in the United States.
From its earliest days, jazz seemed to have been music that in part musicians played for themselves, as a way to free themselves from the rigidity of standard dance or marching bands or other forms of commercial or popular music, which they found repetitive and challenging to play. Please give your attention to our very own jazz band.
We have a selection for you, composed by one of the greats to ever write and compose, one of our forefathers for jazz music, Mr. Duke Ellington. He was the epitome of jazz music, how it's played, how the lifestyle, and this kind of brings this full circle for our jazz band, because I've been on my Black History kick today, so we've been watching some videos on jazz and evolution. So we have to thank the spirituals from Africa. We have to also thank Mr. Scott Joplin, ragtime, the beginning stages of jazz. And then what we're about to play for you is swing band music, which was danceable by Mr. Duke Ellington. This song is going to be performed in the mellow tone. And we're also featuring a solo by Ms. Lindsay White.
I'll be telling you about the African-American surgeon Charles R. Drew. He was born June 3rd, 1904, and he died April 1st, 1950. Charles Richard Drew was an American surgeon and medical researcher. He researched in the field of blood transfusions, developing improved techniques for blood storage, and applied his expert knowledge to developing large-scale blood banks early in World War II. Dr. Charles Drew is known for creating 2 of the first ever blood banks. After his work, he started to work at Harvard University, becoming a professor in 1941. He even became the head of the Department of Surgery and later Freedman's Hospital's chief surgeon. In 1939, he married Minnie Robinson and they had 4 children. In 1940, he completed his doctoral thesis titled Bank Blood, a Study in Blood Preservation. In 1940, Drew was appointed medical supervisor of the Plasma Britain Project. In 1943, Drew was named director of the newly formed Red Cross Blood Bank. And in 1950, he died on April 1st due to a fatal car accident and the injuries it caused him.
Black culture had a real influence on dance and other art forms in the 20th century. Along with the emergence of hip-hop, African-American social dance took on more visibility, borrowing from its long past, shaping culture and being shaped by it. Today, these dancers continue to evolve, grow, and spread. Here to dance to show artistic expression through dance is our very own Sophisticats.
about Daniel Hale Williams, who many of you may never have heard of. First, I'm going to talk about the heart, one of the most vital and complex organs in the human body, capable of holding such a huge responsibility, yet being so fragile at the same time. Easy to cause harm to. The heart is associated with the feeling of love. Williams knew the importance of the function of the heart and loved the idea of being a part of change during segregating times. Now you might be wondering, what does the heart have anything to do with Daniel Hale Williams? Well, let me explain who he is. Born on January 18, 1856 in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, Daniel Hale Williams started off as a shoemaker, but was determined to become a doctor. Williams studied medicine at Chicago Medical College and soon after graduated. Started his pioneering medical career as, and here's where the importance of the heart comes in, a heart surgeon. And when I say pioneering, I mean it. Williams had many accomplishments throughout his lifetime. In 1891, he opened Providence Hospital and training school for nurses, which just so happened to be the country's first interracial hospital and nursing school. In 1893, he performed the world's first successful heart surgery. In 1894, he became chief surgeon of Freedmen's Hospital in Washington, D.C., the most prestigious medical post available to African Americans at that time. And even later on in his life, in 1913, he became the first African American to be inducted into the American College of Surgeons. Unfortunately, Williams suffered a stroke and later died on August 4th, 1931 in Idlewild, Michigan. However, his work as a pioneering physician and advocate for an African American presence in medicine continues to be honored by institutions worldwide. Williams was determined to become a pioneer, the person to show the world that love and passion for something could cross any barriers, especially for health. In fact, as Dr. Daniel Hale Williams once said, anything is possible when it's done in love. And everything you can do should be done in love, or it will fail. So let's take the time to appreciate, honor, and most importantly, love the influence that African Americans had on health and wellness. Thank you, Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, and thank you all for listening. Happy Black History Month.
occupies a central and indispensable position in African American history and culture. Institutions of slavery and racism attempted to silence generations of African Americans. The artistic use of spoken word in African American culture today draws on and reflects a rich literary and musical heritage, and the interaction among these genres, as in the past, has produced some of America's best known art forms, exploitation, as well as a tool for achieving freedom.
Here to speak truth to Black history, let's give a rousing applause to first Ariana Taylor, and then our 2022 Speech State Champion in Poetry Reading, Olivia Aida.
What's that noise? What's that sound? Everyone gets to running, but I'm on the ground now. Hands over my ears because I'm scared. Children worry when they see their parents are not there. George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, and Emmett Till, say their names. Just say their name. Once you say it, you just don't feel the same. It's like a new wind that blows. Society tries to blow off what's been done, but what they don't know is that a new movement has begun. You have to keep on standing strong, even if you feel like that you are standing wrong. I close my eyes and hear all of the cries and how life tries to cover up these things with lies. Notice don't look at me with fear, anger, or frustration. Did you know that my skin is like the soil that makes it a whole entire foundation? We are like roots that lay at the foundation. The soul is like the foundation of the earth. Look at your skin now, black and brown. You should be proud that you are a walking ground. Please don't let society try to ask you how. Please don't. The color of my skin is not a sin. It could look you up and down. Society has us lost, but we are now found. It isn't time to give up now. BLACK. Black history is not just 1 month, it's every day. Please hear me when I say I'm black and I'm proud. But you think when you shout, you're still not loud. Not loud. Your back is against the wall, but you're still standing. Therefore, you won't fall. You feel your feet slipping or tripping over the pain in your heart. Let change become a new strongest me. It may be tears in my eyes, but don't be surprised. Wake up, open your eyes. Can't you see beyond the lies? Please don't give in and please don't give up. We are black and proud, and the only way is up. Yeah, the only way is up. Let's open up the door of freedom. It's like a kingdom of royalty, but this is not just history, it's your story. Turn a chapter, so that before it can become a better after. Yeah, we all may get knocked down, but we are coming up from the underground. You feel like you're breathing, but you feel like there's no way out. Remember, please just listen. This is not just a word, this is the truth, this is reality. Can't you see? There's so much more to life, just you and me. But I'm here to state the facts, this is true and honesty. I'm here to just tell you we need to be free. Don't look and be confused, this is true news. There's so much going on in the world, but you have to explore within yourself. Become a better you. This is something new. Don't look around so surprised and scared because you're looking over there, so unaware with the things inside of life. Can't you see beside my eyes? Can't you see it in my eyes? The pain and the fear is there, but I need my ears to hear. I know I can't see so clear because there is so much fear. I'm losing my mind because I can't see the time, and I had to realize that I can't do things on my own.
Let me just say that I'm a very beautiful person. I'm sweet and intelligent and funny and awkward. And I just had to say that. Only because I'm a little tired of the stereotype about the angry black woman. Whoop-de-doo, right? Because as you can see, I am black and a woman. And I'm not angry at all. Beneath the coverings of a blackest beautiful body lies the many untold struggles of the black woman. In a society birthed by her but built to subdue her, she fights internal and external wars with racism, sexism, homophobia, and classism. Angry Black Woman. Poetry by Portia Olaiwola and Ronald Vincent. We pledge allegiance to your flag of the United States of America and to your republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice. For who? For you? For some, not for us, not for our people, so please stop saying we're equal. With your flag of red, white, and blue in one hand, you beat us, until we're black and blue in the other, beat us, until we're numb, beat us until we can't walk straight, and then you put us in chains. If we're lucky. But for the ones of us who are not so lucky, you tell us to put our hands up, a tribute to your privilege, and then you pull the trigger. Pull the trigger until our bodies lay down on your ground. Pull the trigger until your clippers empty. Pull the trigger until we make your evening news. And when our children cry, we have to look our children in the eyes and tell them that they have to be cautious. That when they walk your streets, they have to do so in fear. That they have to spend an entirety of their life looking over their shoulders because you will hunt them down and you will bury them in a prison system that aims to disenfranchise them. We are the dirt beneath their feet. And this is all because of that same racism that you love to say no longer exists. Because as you can see, I am black and a woman, and I'm not angry at all. Hell, I'm pissed off. I'm mad as hell. I'm so mad I'm getting ready to break my foot off in everybody's behind. Mad because education is key, yet they keep the poor locked out. They can hand me down books and hand me down chairs and hand me down teachers who give them hand me down stairs. I'm pissed off at gentrification. Pissed at the rich be Robin Hoods and that Robin Hood was just another damn myth. I'm mad as Barbie.
standard of beauty. I hate that fruits and vegetables are so expensive. So how to poor go eat healthy off some damn tater chips. I'm mad that the government and media are controlled by the same people. And those same people are the same people who control everything. I'm mad. I hate that I only got 8 minutes to say this poem and I got about 10 minutes worth of angry. I'm mad that I can't say I'm a socialist out loud. Mad that gays and lesbians can't be out loud and proud in the military. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all turn on y'all TVs and witness another black bunny laid down on your concretes, what do y'all see? Another murder? Another sad story? Another funeral? Do you see the aftermath? I see another child that lost their father, another single woman trying to raise a man, another broken home which leads to another child that grows up and suffers the same thing as their father, which means another black woman that outlived the life of her adolescent son in this country. Right? Let me just say that I am a very beautiful person. I'm sweet and intelligent and funny and awkward. And I just had to say that. I'm mad because only 28 states allow everyone to unite in holy matrimony. And while I appreciate civil unions, screw civil unions. If I move to another state in the state of my civil union, what good is that going to do for me in the state of Wyoming? And believe it or not, I'm still pissed off about slavery. That's right, I'm still mad. Because I still pick cotton off of clothes racks and of a rack up operations. Mad and sick because any minute sister girl is going to turn around and call me out my name. I'm mad at black men for reasons I don't even have time to list. I'm mad at hip-hop. I'm mad at black on black crime. I'm mad that Rick Ross got all the crack. And we can't turn that shit back. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. Because above everything, at any given time, in any given space, I, as a black woman, can suffer from racism, sexism, homophobia, classism. I can be raped, be burned alive, and no one, not a single soul would look up to acknowledge my absence from this universe. Because I am insignificant. Because I am a black woman. And finally, you see, I have every right to be mad. But most of the times, despite what you believe, I'm really, really sweet.
At this time, we would like to announce our 2022 Black History Month Art Contest winners. We are incredibly thankful for the students who submitted entries for the art contest and would like to congratulate them.
Third place winner, Curtis Johnson. Second place winner, Amaya Usher. And our 2022 Black History Month Contest first place winner is Nina Jones. At this time, we will have words from our principal, Mr. Whitaker.
Good evening. First, let me thank all of our students who had the courage to stand in front of their peers, to stand on the stage and display their talent. So please give them another round of applause. It's truly not easy standing in front of your peers because you fear that they'll make fun of you or they'll joke on you or they'll have something to say. But have the courage to continue to fight for what you truly love and what you enjoy doing. I want to thank all of the families, the friends, the people that came out to support our students. It truly, truly is important that we are here, not only in spirit, but in the physical, to make sure that they know how much you support them, how much you truly care about them. We will continue to create avenues for them to display their talent and really showcase how great they are. These students do not fit the so-called image of a Harvey Thornton student. You truly define what greatness is. You have the courage and the heart to continue to fight and carry that on throughout life. Again, I wanted to thank everybody for putting this program together. Mr. Madison, Mr. Nadero, I'm not sure where they're at, but all of the students that organized it and were a part of it, I truly thank you. You are truly the representatives of Thornton Township High School. Thank you all.